Hey, it's me, Terry. Welcome to the Mess and the Bliss. Thanks for showing up. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Still National Poetry Month. This poem is for day 27. As you'll notice, same outfit as 26. I did day 26 this morning, and I'm doing day 27 this evening, so it's the same outfit. You're welcome. If you hear little pitter patters, as you notice in other recordings, it's Max. He doesn't want to just go lay down, so he's going to get his little pitter patters in, I guess, sometimes. So the poem that I chose is a poem that I wrote a few years after my mom passed away. I waitress at a local restaurant here. I've worked there forever on the weekends, and a woman and her mom came in to eat for lunch, and this was my experience of them. I wait tables sometimes. As I approached the table, I noticed a sweet gray-haired woman, and across from her sat her blonde, blue-eyed daughter, going over the menu with her. I noticed her physical body seemed soft with wrinkles and weary of life, but she looked at me with crystal blue eyes. They shone of the vivid young spirit trapped inside. She slowly gave me her order. The daughter looked at her lovingly and helped her remember her usual. She was kind and patient and soft-spoken with her. For the next hour, I watched their interaction, how they seemed to enjoy their time in these small moments. I noticed a lump in my throat as I envied them in this moment, and I wished I had one more lunch with Gwenny. To hold her small wrinkled hand and see her smile and wink at me. I wanted to ask her if she asked her mom the questions I put off asking mine. I thought there was plenty of time to learn, to make her fudge, the way she guarded the bowl on the counter like a guard at Fort Knox, until it cooled the way she wore her arm out, stirring it to the perfect consistency. But why would I need to know? Because she would always be here to make it. More questions about her childhood, growing up on the horse-made trails in Pine Valley, and growing up without her own mom, her loves and her losses, how she was just love and forgiveness, her secret for being spunky and strong, yet amazingly compassionate, how she saw the good in everyone and loved unconditionally, how life's trials didn't leave her bitter, how she was soft and sweet yet fearlessly protected and loved her family and the jazz. Most importantly, I hope she asked her mom how to go on without her here, how life would never be okay again, how to put one foot in front of the other with her head held high in a world where the person who holds your feet to the earth and holds you up is gone. Instead, I handed them white styrofoam boxes. I swallowed and took a deep breath, and with tears in my eyes, I said, I'm going to say this quick so I don't cry. I lost my mom 3 years ago, and you coming in today blessed me to see the sweet relationship you have. Thanks for bringing your mom to lunch today so I could witness this love again. The daughter's eyes teared up, and we shared knowing looks. I am blessed in these little moments, like when I think I'm just serving pizza. Then instead, I see miracles, the sparks of love in this life. Written March 16th, 2014. I had no idea how much this poem would bless my life. The woman and her mom came in a little often. Not often, sorry. I'm a little beklempt. But they would come in every once in a while, and at one point I gave the daughter a way to see the poem on my blog and told her about it. And then every time they came in, if I was there, I talked to them, and it just so happened a few years later, I wasn't supposed to work that day, but obviously I was supposed to. And I was working, and I was in the section that I don't usually work. And I went up to a table with a family, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I started to take their order. And I looked at one of the young ladies, and I was like, "Are you okay?" It looked like she was choked up. And all of a sudden I looked over, and there was that daughter. And she looked up at me and she said, "It's so perfect you're here, because this morning my mom passed away and we're here working on the plans for the funeral." And I felt so blessed. And she told her family about the poem I had written, and I sent it to her again and she read it. I was kind of embarrassed. She read it, to them while I was away from the table, and I hugged some of them, and it was really special. She asked if she could read it at her mom's service. So I'm not sure if that happened, but it was really cool. And every once in a while, the daughter lives a few hours away, but every once in a while when she's in town, I see her and I hug her, and we have this knowing about how grateful we were for the moments with our moms and how much we miss them. And it was just a really cool experience for me, and I hope for them as well. So sometimes those things happen in our lives where we get to connect to people on a deeper level, where we don't even know that that's what's going to happen. But it's amazing how waiting on tables can change your life and all the little things. I kind of talked a lot. Thanks so much for showing up. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.